Hey everyone, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Stassi. I'm so excited to show you what I've been working on. And clearly so is my kitty cat, Cora. Bye, Cora. It was nice to see you. Fun fact, so that's our kitty cat. We found her, so it's been about 3 years now, and she absolutely hates my guts. She loves her daddy. Daddy's her favorite. She tolerates me at best. Anyways, I feel like we got distracted here. So today's video is my first ever Rose Chronicles Create a Sim video. I'm so excited to share it. So this one is Queen Gaia. She is one of the 6 Element sisters, and I can't wait to share with you a little bit more of her backstory and how I built her. Let's jump in. Okay, so here is Gaia. She is based on the Greek goddess of the same name, Mother Earth. Now, she is the 2nd generation of Mother Earth. Her mother, Flora, was the original queen of Earth, but Flora died fighting in the First Rose War, and her powers were transferred to Gaia. And how that works is when you're an element sister, your powers can only be transferred to the next woman in line. Flora only ever had one daughter, Gaia, so Gaia has now been the Mother Nature for the last 200 years. She's the queen of Evermore, which is where the paradise is, where it is so beautiful because it's just pure nature. So I really wanted to get those aspects into Gaia as she's very important to me. I wanted her to have those greens and those reds and just kind of play with the nature vibe. So that's kind of why I went with here. So like I said, she is one of the 6 element sisters. So her power is anything earth related, and she will be very important in Alexa's growth. I can't spoil too much, but will be very important. So anyway, so this is kind of how I designed her. She was actually one of the first characters I ever wrote before I even wrote like any of the really main characters. I really focused on the elements, and I really wanted to make sure I nail this character correctly. So I wanted to get, these really regal colors and kind of show obviously nature. And I wanted her to have the flowers on her wrist, like the bracelet. Now, this is something that's actually really hard to put in my sim story, but actually, in the original story I wrote, every single demon has their symbol on their wrist, but because I can't really do that in The Sims, it's kind of lost in translation. I did talk a little bit about it in the bonus chapter I did for Alexa, but in my original story, Gaia has the earth and she has a rose. So that is very important to her. It shows that she is pure for, the earth family. And like I said, she lives in Evermore, and Evermore was paradise. So it's more in the north of the Isles. So she, like I said, she's been queen for about 200 years. So I really just wanted her to have that iconic red hair. Her mother was known for her red hair. She was also known to be very peaceful, very forgiving, very trustworthy. She has always been a major ally to the Rose family. She actually, before the Second Rose War, she actually was at the Rose Castle as Briar's, not apprentice, but they are very close allies. Actually, Briar really wanted William to marry Gaia, but William always just kind of saw Gaia more as a friend versus a love interest. So that never really kind of sat with Briar because she wanted to keep that light magic in the family. It was never really heard of before for a light demon and a dark demon to be together. It was very taboo. So that's why Briar thought that this would be a very perfect match because they're very close in age. Anyways, so I wanted her again to kind of have like these really, green vibes, and I really liked that crown. That crown was very perfect. That's something I drew her originally. She has like this flower crown going around. I really wanted to play, with the flower aspect and, really kind of have her as that really earthy feel to her. So basically, I'm just kind of going through and giving her all the outfits. Now, I don't think we're actually going to I'm not going to use most of these outfits. I have my selected few, but as the completionist that I am, she is, I need to make sure that she's all set and good to go. So how she kind of played in the second Rose War. So she fought with next to Briar to defend the Rose family and to try to kill Damon. But unfortunately, Damon's men were way more powerful than anybody was kind of expecting. And that was the day that William died, and Briar took Aurora to a non-magical world. And unfortunately, Damon took the throne. Gaia was not strong enough by herself to fight Damon because Damon was so dark. She was also concerned that he would drain her of her power because that is a skill that Damon has. And because Gaia has never had a daughter, the line would stop with her. And that is the worst case scenario because it would then throw the universe off balance. And why it's important is she needs to protect that line before, it's lost, or she needs to teach somebody the next how the earth powers work. That's where Alexa will potentially come in and learn those powers, or another demon. I don't want to give too many spoilers away. But anyways, so I'm just kind of going through and just kind of giving her that. I really did like that look. That is a look I will be using in the Rose Chronicles, probably more of a flashback than what she looks like more today. But I definitely wanted to have that, like that side red hair. So anyway, so that's Gaia. She is very, very important. I'm just so happy how she came out. She turned out so beautiful. Like her beauty in the Rose Chronicles cannot be, like, no one can describe it because it's undescribable. It's just so beautiful. Like words can't describe to how beautiful she is. So I really just try to translate that into The Sims. I really want to shout out to all the CC I use everything here is CC. It wouldn't have been possible to make this without CC and kind of, get the vision I was having, because the issue I have is because like this story is so important to me that it has to be right. And this took hours. Like this took weeks of just making sure I had the right CC with the right hair, with the right jewelry, with the right flowers, with the right crown. So like it definitely was an experience. But let me know in the thoughts below. What do you think of Gaia? Is she beautiful? What do you think her character will be in the Rose Chronicles? Will she be the hero that she deserves? Will she find love and be able to pass on her powers down to the next generation? I would definitely love to hear your thoughts because, again, she's so important to the story. So what do you guys think of Gaia? I'm so happy how she turned out. Thank you so much for, taking time out of your busy day and watching this video. So tomorrow I'll be releasing another YouTube video. This is a Create a Sim for Cologne, just another Element sister. They were introduced at the same time, and they're both very important to the Rose Chronicles story. So I thought it would be really nice to just kind of give you a little backstory and just show you how I made her in the sim. So look out for that tomorrow. And I will also be dropping part 2 of the chapter tomorrow, and then part 3 on Friday, and a sneak peek as well on Saturday for the next 10 chapters. So I can't wait to show you everything. Again, it's been an absolute pleasure. I'll see you soon. Bye.